between the lions. Come on, come in, begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of the book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales, beyond the tales, behind the door. Become explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Be here between the lions.
I always liked this TV show because it emphasized how reading can take you to other worlds and make the reader an explorer, discovering all kinds of new things, and this is exactly what reading is all about. Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine Hargraves, and this is my literacy story. I don't really remember learning how to read as a child, but I do remember that once I learned, I was always reading. My Nana worked at a branch of the Brooklyn Public Library called East Flatbush Library, and every time I visited her in New York, she had all kinds of books for me to read. I even used to hang out during my free time in the library and read. My grandparents and aunt always sent me books for my birthday and Christmas, and I still have all of those books today. Some of my favorites include Abuela, Bufaro's Beautiful Daughters, and The Rainbow Fish. My family emphasized reading all the time. My mom and dad read to me, and once I learned, I would read to them. Once I moved to Virginia in the 4th grade, I became exposed to accelerated reader and reading levels. My reading level was always above grade level, and my teachers put so much pressure on students to make good scores that it started making reading boring. They emphasized the scores and not the pleasure of reading. Once I reached middle school, AR was less emphasized, and I went back to enjoying reading for fun. In high school, I took all honors or AP English classes, and reading became something that had to be done for class, so I didn't have much time for reading on my own. However, I was exposed to many great classics such as The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and Brave New World, to name a couple. Once I reached college, I began reading for pleasure again as a way to escape from the pressures of schoolwork, but it was hard to get to the bookstore to buy new books because there weren't any near my house. In my sophomore year, I was given a Kindle, and that made finding a new book to read a lot easier and quicker. I no longer had to drive from Suffolk to Hampton to go to the nearest Barnes & Noble to be able to purchase a book. I think technology has made reading more accessible to people all over the place. People can now carry multiple books with them anywhere they go. My own literacy development will impact my teaching in many ways. One reason I want my students to value reading is because a book can take them anywhere in the world. As Dr. Seuss once said, the more that you read, the more things you'll know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. This is a very important concept to convey to students. I want my students to know that knowledge is power, and learning to read is an integral part of gaining that power.